understand what I'm saying? Like, and I respect everyone's space.
Right.
But the universe is made of duality. Male, female, plants, animals, whatever. And we have to grasp that. And when it comes to our families, you know, when I was growing up, he's one of them. I ain't know nobody who knew they pops. Slim, Pops, that's the homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My man Marlon Wayans, I grew up with him. Salute, brother. That's my family. I'm an honorary Wayans. They knew they pops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My younger brother Mitch knew his pops. That's it. Everybody else, Drew, Jeff, his pops was instrumental in my life as well. So I had father figures, but it comes a time when you like, where's the dude that I look just like? That looks like me.
Well, where's the things that I'm doing that I don't know I got from him?
And we crush your spirit
Right.
to a point because you feel like you're not worthy. You feel like you don't have value. And now you're a young black kid growing up in an urban environment and you're looking for that acceptance, that love.
That history. That part. I think for me, like, it was detrimental to have some sort of history. Because you go to school, what you being told? Oh yeah, y'all was naked in Africa, and then, you know, we picked you up, we brought you over here, and then, you know what I mean? Like, that's the history that you gotta be like, this is what I'm supposed to be proud of. So you kind of look towards a family like, what was my grandfather? What was he doing? What was my father doing? And when you don't have that, it's like you out in the streets trying to create something on your own, but lost because you don't know what direction you're supposed to go in. You don't know what talents.
You don't feel, not to cut you, but you don't feel loved.
Right.
And when you don't feel love, you don't feel your worth, your value.
Right.
Can I ask you a real
As an
question?
individual.
Can I
You
ask
follow what
you a real question? I grew up with both my mother and my father. To this day, they both 79 years old.
That's beautiful.
I just
God
can't
bless.
being with them, right?
Right.
But I've also been in my daughter's life for 16 and a half years, and she's 18 now. Me and her mother had a big problem during Corona, and that's how it's been going down. Do y'all ever think, and I'm not trying to offend nobody's mother or nothing like that, do y'all ever think that the situations with y'all moms could have been detriment to the situation with the relationship with you and your father? Because it goes down like that. Because me and my daughter, he'll tell you, we was thick as thieves. My daughter supposed to be managing me at 16. She was getting calls in school about managing her father.
Right.
And she's like, Dad, well, what am I supposed to do? Call him when you get from school.
But here's the thing.
Right.
What you're saying is valid. And there is truth to that.
Okay.
But from the books and from the universe and from God, as men, there's no excuses once you produce life.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, I would say,
and follow what I'm saying.
All the laws in our favor.
Follow what I'm saying.
To fight through the
I
excuses.
know that there's so many things that can happen, and I get that.
right.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? But as men, we have to walk through the fire with bare feet. Period. When it comes to our children. Period.
I kind of appreciate my father's negligence, and the reason where, when you find acceptance for who you are, and you realize your path was uniquely set like this. I look at my life and I be like, yo, if my pops is around, I might not be Math Hoffa. I like being Math Hoffa. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's like, it's okay, Pop. Maybe you wasn't supposed to be there. Maybe I was supposed to be just a stronger individual on my own.
But the reality is that is rationalizing trauma. And that's what we do as black people. To take your mindset back to 400 years or 500 years ago, and a man is with his wife and they rip his wife away from him in front of his kids, and they rape his wife.
Right.
Literally in front of him. And then take his kids and smack them around, and yo, you go pick up the big wood and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
These things pass down through genetics. So now the next generation comes a little softer. The next generation comes a little more humble, a little softer. I don't want to buck up. And then we get to where we are now.